If you've ever dreamed of living in the hills above Beverly Hills with canyon views in general, prestige of celebrity history, and of course the prestige of the 90210 zip code, well, today's video is for you. We are going to be covering Beverly Crest neighborhood. As I share with you the video today, we are going to be going over the pockets and gated areas of Beverly Crest. I'm Corrie Sommers, your local Los Angeles realtor. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, click the subscribe button and the bell for updates, and I'll be right back. Beverly Crest is a Los Angeles neighborhood located in the Santa Monica Mountains. It's roughly triangular in shape, with Sherman Oaks to the north, Bel Air to the southwest, and the city of Beverly Hills along the southeast. Beverly Crest borders Mulholland Drive to the immediate north and Stone Canyon Road to the west. It basically encompasses three distinctive canyons: Benedict Canyon, Franklin Canyon, and Coldwater Canyon. Homes here are often well sought out, known for the prestige of the 902 zip code, commonly referred to the Beverly Hills Post Office. In fact, anytime you see a home for sale and it says Beverly Hills PO, this is the area it's referring to. There's some key streets that run through Beverly Crest, and we're going to go over those first. Those include Linda Crest Drive, Reed Crest Drive, Beverly Crest Drive, and other streets such as Lloyd Crest Drive, Wayne Crest Drive, Gill Crest Drive, Claire Crest Drive, Ridge Crest Drive, Sierra Crest Drive, Meadow Drive. Are you sensing the theme? And also part of Schuyler Road is located here as well. Now, Beverly Crest is actually part of a larger area called the Bel Air Beverly Crest Community Plan. The plan covers several neighborhoods, including Bel Air, Benedict Canyon, and Beverly Glen. It covers Laurel Canyon and the northern part of Holmby Hills. Because of its location, it's relatively secluded and it's less dense than the majority of Los Angeles. It offers breathtaking room for views and just more of a scenic, serene, peaceful environment than most homes here in Los Angeles. Now, here's what separates it. If you're in Bel Air per se, you're getting colossal, massive estates. But if you're in Beverly Crest, you're getting more of like a Hollywood vibe, as it is so close to Hollywood. It's definitely more of a hillside, hills community, and you really get to know your neighborhood. In the 1920s, it wasn't simply the Beverly Hills P.O. Box zip code that attracted people to Beverly Crest. Rather, this was a concerted effort by developer George Reed, who really was capitalizing on the demand for luxury homes and targeted Hollywood's elites. As a result, where Bel Air wasn't necessarily the hot spot for the stars of the time, the balcony of Beverly Hills, if you will, again, of course, because it's above, quickly became the stomping grounds of the silver screen legends such as Rudy Valentino and Harold Lloyd. George Reed developed this area as a hillside community. He first got started in the early part of the 1920s, in actually 1923, and began subdividing it by 1926, targeting motion picture celebrities and other notable folks living in Los Angeles at the time. And by 1926, this area was ready for homes. New streets were paved, utilities like water and electric were put underground, which is very common here in Southern California, and even street lights were installed. The land was divided into 178 smaller plots, and these plots were perfect for building large homes. By the 1940s, construction techniques were evolving, and that's in part to engineering advances, and developers began to actually carve into the hillside areas that were previously unsuitable for residential construction. The Spanish and Tudor architectural styles of the 20s was beginning to be supplemented by a modernist movement, thanks in large part to the case study program, which still exists today. Many homes of mid-century modern design are actually case homes when it comes to homes in the hills. Sleek indoor-outdoor living with expansive views of the city is what this area became known for. Likewise, the size of homes here began to grow. In the 1920s, a home that was about 5,000 square feet was a very large home. And after World War II, a 10,000 square foot home was not uncommon. In the 2000s, the famous Pfister residence with 49,300 square feet of living space was built on 3 acres of land. And that's very, very, very rare in Los Angeles. We are much smaller parcels than the majority of the country. The area of Beverly Crest became more popular in the 1970s, boosted by the passage of the 1978 Proposition 13, which made these large tax-frozen estates more accessible, because the reality with Proposition 13, it locked in property tax for Los Angeles at 1.25%, not to have consistent crazy increases for the current market value, which would make so many homes completely unaffordable for people, especially those that are retired or have been living in their homes for 20, 30 years, or even have paid off their homes. To welcome people and also to distinguish Beverly Crest as a very special area, 2 gates were initially installed. One of these gates house is still there today. George Reed put up a large sign in the hillside, much like the famous Hollywood land sign. This truly helped to distinguish the neighborhood as it was being developed, and also attract the type of clientele and home buyers he was going after. Some notable wealthy individuals who have lived in Beverly Crest included Paul Allen, the co-founder of Microsoft; Rock Hudson, a very famous actor, needs no introduction; John Landis, a well-known film director. He actually bought Rock Hudson's estate in 1987. And of course, Drake, we all know and love Drake, right? He purchased a home in Beverly Crest in 2022. So let's talk a little bit about the neighborhoods within Beverly Crest. So some of the neighborhoods are Benedict Canyon, Benedict Hills Estate, Beverly Glen, Beverly Ridge Estates, Coldwater Canyon, and Crest Streets. Now, these are not gated communities. Benedict Canyon is lined with estates with charming mid-century modern homes and sprawling compounds, often tucked behind their own gates, not as a gated community, but their own separate gates. Benedict Canyon is known for very winding roads and mature trees, which really gives Benedict Canyon a very rustic vibe, and is part of the allure for people that move to the area because it's such a stark difference than the city. Benedict Hills Estates is a planned community within Benedict Canyon, known for very spacious homes, wide streets, tennis courts, and a very strong sense of community. Many Benedict Hills Estate homes were built in the 1970s and the 1980s, and they feature generous lots with pools and lush landscaping. Beverly Glen is essentially a neighborhood located around the Beverly Glen Boulevard, which many people use as a cut through from the San Fernando Valley over to Los Angeles, and it's near the Stone Canyon Reserve. Now, this also extends from the Mulholland Drive to the north and Sunset Boulevard to the south, so it really just cuts right through the hill, and it's just a common artery for folks that are commuting. At the top of the canyon, Bel Air Ridge and Bel Air Glen are both planned developments that were done in the 1970s and the 1980s. These developments feature tennis courts and community pools, and again, it's a very tight-knit community. They even have their own farmers market. They hold an annual street fair and a garden walk each summer, so very, very much community. Beverly Ridge Estates is perched above Benedict Canyon, and it has only just a couple of large estates, and it's a celebrity favorite for both seclusion and its proximity to Beverly Hills, as well as Studio City in the San Fernando Valley. Coldwater Canyon is another main thoroughfare between the Los Angeles Basin and the San Fernando Valley, and it is in Beverly Crest, and it connects Beverly Hills to the San Fernando Valley, and it features large estates, gated homes, and again, not gated community, but gated homes. Lots of ranch style homes nestled along the windy Canyon Road. This is another one that's pretty windy, and it's popular for those that value both privacy but accessibility to the city. Crest Streets are perched directly above Beverly Hills, and now these iconic street homes feature amazing jetliner views, glamorous entrances, and very close access to the Beverly Hills Hotel as well as the Sunset Strip. Now, as I mentioned, Bel Air Crest has a number of gated communities. Some of these I've actually gone over in other videos, but we're going to dive into the ones here in Bel Air Crest. So the first one is Beverly Park. The second one is Beaumont Estates, then Hidden Valley Estates, sorry. I almost said Hidden Hills, but Hidden Valley Estates, Mulholland Estates, Oak Pass Road, Summit Ridge Estates, The Summit, and of course, Wallingford Estates. Now, for you to get a bit of a better sense of what each community is like, when we look at Beverly Park, it's argumentatively one of the most exclusive guard-gated community in Los Angeles. Beverly Park is actually divided into two sections, North Beverly Park and South Beverly Park. The community is relatively new, having been developed in the 1990s, and it's been very, very well known for its collection of extremely large estates, as well as like the marquee of names of folks living there. North Beverly Park, who has its main entrance at 13100 Mulholland Drive, is the larger of the two sections, and it consists of 64 homes, whereas South Beverly Park consists of only 16 homes. Combined, the two areas encompass 250 acres, and property conveyance in Beverly Park require that homes must be built at minimum 5,000 square feet. And if you're looking to spend $25 to $100 million on a home, this might just be the neighborhood for you. Hidden Valley Estates is another gated community off Cobalt Canyon, and it's known for its celebrity residence and spacious mid-century and traditional style homes. They offer a very close-knit neighborhood vibe with wide streets, cul-de-sacs, sidewalks, and a rarity, which are, I shouldn't say and is, but which are a rarity in hillside homes. Typically when you're driving through hillside homes throughout the Santa Monica Mountains in Los Angeles, or even going into the San Fernando Valley, most of them do not have sidewalks. It's actually one of my own personal pet peeves, because if you are someone that has dogs or small children and you like to go for walks, it's very difficult to walk there, and because the roads are typically more narrow and cars are moving, it's not the safest. But this is one area that does have sidewalks. Mulholland Estates is another guard-gated community right off of Mulholland Drive. Now, this prestigious area has some of the most luxurious homes available. The amenities include tennis courts, home theaters, wine cellars, and resort-style pools. Past and present residents are basically any A-list celebrity that you can think of, as well as entrepreneurial moguls. Now, Oak Pass Road is literally one of the most scenic streets in the Beverly Hills PO area, and it is an oak-lined street, and it's home to some of the area's most discreet and coveted properties. It's a gated entrance with sprawling compounds, cinematic canyon views that really help to make Oak Pass a favorite among those who value privacy, serenity, and basically prestige. Summit Ridge Estates is a small gated community near the crest of Coldwater Canyon, offering stunning vistas, oversized estates, and also is known for both privacy and luxury, as many gated communities are. The Summit, which is perched far above Beverly Hills, as well as being above Studio City, offers a blend of modern estates, traditional homes, classic California contemporaries. It's located near Mulholland Drive, and it makes it ideal for those that need to commute both to the west side and the San Fernando Valley. And one thing I really want to point out, when you are looking at homes in these gated communities, you have to consider that things like grocery shopping, quick picking up things, gas stations are not within these communities. You really have to make a little bit of a drive to get to those things and prepare and plan ahead. Now, as you can imagine in what I just said about having to travel to get your basic necessities, living in Beverly Crest, it's not a hub for the nightlife or cultural buzz, although you're not too far from driving to all the great attractions that Sunset Boulevard has to offer, but it's really more about breathtaking views, serenity, and peaceful seclusion. Although there's some modest homes throughout the area, most homeowners in the zip code are really looking to stay within their own compound. They're looking to have their pool, their tennis court, and every thinkable household amenity that doesn't require them to leave, that they can truly just enjoy the serenity of their home. When it comes to schools for Beverly Crest residents, the area is zoned for the Los Angeles United School District, and some of the schools that your children can attend include Rossmore Road Elementary, Warner Avenue Elementary, Wonderland Avenue Elementary, Emerson Middle School, University Senior High School, and then of course there are private schools in the area such as Buckley, which is a very popular elementary school, Stephen S. Wise Temple, Harvard Westlake for both middle school and high school, which is attended by both people in this area as well as in the San Fernando Valley alike, and of course Sunny School Preschool. Beverly Crest is essentially an architectural playground with homes ranging in styles from Mediterranean villas to slick contemporary residence. There's approximately 3,989 homes in this area, and we are going to get into one of my favorite things to share with you guys at the time of recording my videos, which is 3 different homes available for sale at today's market and what those look like from an entry, mid, and highest price point home. So the lowest price point home at the time of recording this video is at $1.6 million. Now this is a small home. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom home, only 1,295 square feet, and the lot is small as well. It's 5,493 square feet, but it's well done. And if you're looking for a home option as opposed to a condo and you love the canyons, this home could actually be just perfect for you. A mid-priced home at the time of recording this video is slightly under $3.9 million. It's $3,895,000. This home is a 5-bedroom, 4-bathroom home, 4,008 square feet on a 17,463 square foot lot, which is slightly under half an acre. This particular home was renovated in 2023, so as you can see, it's modern. You don't need to do anything if you were looking to purchase this home and just move in. What's really special as well is truly the lot size. That's a big one right there. The largest price point home at the time of recording this video is going for an asking price of $21,750,000. This home is on Crest Drive. It's a 4-bedroom, 5-bedroom home, 6,309 square feet on a 19,154 square foot lot, so just shy of a half acre. This home is really special. It is on the coveted Crest Street, and it was originally built in 1926, and it was one of the model homes for the Beverly Crest development by George Reed. So when you look at the exterior, you can see that the design is a little bit older, but the home has been completely updated on the interior, and it was once said to be the home of legendary Hollywood architect John Elgin Wolfe during the 1950s to the 1960s. Hopefully all of this has been helpful to get you familiar with Beverly Crest and helpful in deciding if this is an area you desire to live. Now, if you own a home in Beverly Crest and you're thinking about selling and you're looking for the right professional who truly knows the area, understands the dynamics of the neighborhood, please feel free to reach out to me so that we can have a discussion. If you are looking to buy and you have always wanted to live in a canyon neighborhood, this just might be the one for you. And of course, I am a professional realtor who has been selling over 12 years, licensed for much longer than that, with experience in finance as well as mortgages. So I'm absolutely qualified to help you, and I look forward to working with you. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, take a moment to click the subscribe button and bell for updates before you go, and there is a link to peruse property at my website. Thank you guys so much for watching. More videos soon.